In today's video I will show you how to render PDF in React Native's new architecture without third-party library. This is for Android. If you have seen my previous tutorial, I have shown how to render in for Android as well, but that approach was not scalable for large PDF. What I was doing in that approach, I was just taking one image view, and when the user swipes, I was just displaying the second page or the third page depending on how you swipe. So that wasn't a correct approach, and here I am taking a lazy column, which is equivalent to flat list in React Native, like it is jetpack compose, used in jetpack compose, or you might have heard about recycler view if you have used Android XML. But I have gone with lazy column because jetpack compose is the future. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I will show you guys an output of the video output of this demo. So I have this open activity button. Once I click on it, it will open another screen, and inside that we are downloading the PDF from a network and then showing it to the user. So yeah, let's get started. As usual, you will have to enable the new architecture. So for Android, you just have to search for new arc enabled. Where is it? So Android, just search for new arc enabled inside gradle.properties, Android gradle and just make it as true. Once that is done, we will make use of turbo modules. So first go to the main Android folder, go to build.gradle. Here make sure you are using Kotlin version 1.8.10 as well as add this class path. Next go to app, build.gradle, and here add this apply plugin Kotlin Android, as well as make sure you are using compile SDK 34 because I am using Android Studio Giraffe, and target SDK version is 34 as well. And I think over here as well you will have to change this 34 and 34. Okay, I'll come back over here. Next over here, forget about all this will be added automatically, and you will have to add this as well. Once you add this, open the main Android folder inside Android Studio, and what you will have to do, you will have to come over here, right click, new, create activity, gallery, and select empty activity, and here just click next, give some name. I have already created it, main activity 2, and just click on finish. Now it will take some time to do Gradle syncing because it will add a bunch of dependency inside your build.gradle. So make sure you, after once the Gradle syncing is done, your build.gradle looks something like this. Also, I think you will have to add this dependency manually. Everything else I think will be added. Okay, once I think this should be added. I think this and this are the same. I think I have added it twice, but any which ways, make sure this is same for all of you, otherwise you might face some issues. And also check this. Okay, next go to src main android manifest.xml. make sure you add this internet permission because we will be downloading PDF from an URL. Next go to okay, so I think that should be it. Next you will have to create this rtn myscreen folder. Inside that create package.json. again, this has I have copied this from docs, only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Next I have created a podspec file. Again, this has been copied from docs and only this name has been changed. Podspec is not required, this is for iOS specific, and this tutorial is only for Android because the previous tutorial which I created for iOS was pretty neat. You can follow that because I was by default using PDFkit, which is the recommended approach by Apple. Next I have created native myscreen.ts, and here I am just clicking on open screen, and this name has been changed. Next create a build.gradle inside Android folder, and here again this has been copied from docs, and this apply plugin Kotlin has been added, this name has been changed, and this stuff has been added, min and max SDK version. And here this I have just copied from our main Android's build.gradle, and you will have to also copy this all things. Once you do that, go to myscreenmodule.kt, and here I am just requesting for internet permission. I know internet permission is by default given, Because this turbo module is created as an npm module, we have to use this hack because we want to pass the control to the main activity. And here I'm just requesting for internet permission, so this give a callback to the main activity. And here my screen package, again this has been copied from docs, and only this name has been changed, this has been changed. Okay, next what you will have to do is open terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, and first run this command. Once you run this, you will have to do cd dot dot. After that you will have to run this command over here, but make sure you replace rnapp with your project name. Okay, so rnapp and rnapp. After that you will have to do cd android, and then you will have to do this, run this. So this will do code generation for android. We don't require this because we are not doing iOS. Next you can import it something like this, and I have just created a touchable opacity of open activity. Next you will have to go to the main android folder, and here I have added this internet permission again, and here you will get the callback. So here you, as you can see, I am passing this url, pdf url from main activity to the next activity. So once permission is granted, I'm sending this data, and this is just a helper class which I have created. Now if you check my main activity too, like this is the same code which I have done for the previous tutorial. Okay, also I have created this my view model, and this is for just for checking whether the pdf downloading was complete or not. So if you go to main activity too, here I'm just, once the pdf is rendered, I'm making this variable of our view model as true, so we can display our pdf. Now this is like just boilerplate code which I have just copied from Stack Overflow. So you can just copy it, and here I'm naming the pdf as my pdf.pdf. so you can change the name. Suppose you are passing different url, but if it won't download it again because the pdf name is same. Okay, so you can just add a uuid if you want, so it can download every single time. But I'm just checking if this pdf is present, don't download the pdf again. So only first time it will download. Even if you change the url, it won't download. So make sure you add this random uuid if you want to, or you can apply some other logic as well, map pdfs to particular url, or you can say send the name from the first activity itself. Okay, so this is for get media document, this is for our broadcast receiver for downloading the pdf. This is get drive file path, this is get file path, this is get data column, this is for get real path from URI. Okay, and this is used for downloading the file. And here we are registering our receiver as well as creating our my view model. Next here I have created an output file as well, and I'm checking whether that exists or not. So here you can change the name to whatever you want. If this file exists, again if you change the url, it will show the previous pdf itself. So make sure you are careful with this pdf name. And here I'm downloading the file, and here I'm collecting our view model state. And if it is loaded and the pdf render.page count is less than 0, then just display a text. Otherwise here I am displaying our lazy column, and here I'm getting each and every bitmap and rendering it to our page. And here I'm displaying it inside the image jetpackcompose component, and this logic is for zooming and zoom out. And if it is not loaded, I'm just displaying a text. So I think that should be it. Thanks. Bye.